Well, I've got an interesting piece to show you, a reproduction piece of china. Some people call them fakes. It's a vintage piece, despite it being reproduction, because what it's trying to reproduce is a very early piece of Copeland or Spode. Spode's tower design is what they've taken as the inspiration here, but it's not quite right. It's certainly not the full Spode's tower. And the clue here is, well, there's quite a bit of giveaway that this is a reproduction piece. The first thing is this massively oversized stamp that they've used. Call it a factory stamp because it doesn't actually relay the production to any site or factory. Victoria Ware Ironstone is what's written across the bottom here, and it's supposed to look like a royal crest, a coat of arms used by the English potters during the sort of early part of the 18th century, and before that, before they started introducing some of their factory marks or initials. But this has none of that. The size of it is all wrong. The colour of this china is all wrong. This base plate with its what looks like patina, but actually this is all just applied. It's not worn down. It's all faked. The glaze itself, again, and the transfer design, I don't know whether you can see this in this light, but it's not particularly crisp, and it's almost got a matte finish to it. You can just feel like it's a modern transfer print that's been applied on there. There's no great detailing in it. It's all a bit sort of wishy-washy. And the glaze itself is just, again, slightly matte finish, slightly sort of stippled like it's been sprayed on, which is what I think it probably has. Again, the imperfections here have all been put in to try and, again, fool unsuspecting buyers that this is a really early piece of ironstone or pearlware, and it's not. This is probably made sometime in the 1960s or 70s, produced in part to be fed into the fake market through auctions and dealers and unsuspecting sellers, but also these were made for sale as decorative pieces, utilitarian pieces. And there's no reason why this can't be displayed or used for what it is. It's a nice 12-inch by, I think, 7 or 8-inch ovoid display piece. And if you're not fussy about it being authentic or particularly valuable or old, then it's a perfectly nice piece of vintage reproduction china. We're putting it on sale. We don't take a particularly political view on these as to whether it's correct for them to be continuously resold or whatever. There's a history to them, as long as you're honest and say, well, this isn't an 1820s, 1830s piece, this is a 1960s piece made in an old style, then somebody will love it and enjoy having it. And if you follow the link on the website, it will take you directly through to the Vintage and Antiques website, where we're selling this very much as a vintage reproduction piece of blue and white china. Thanks for watching.